crocheting designs. Because she has a lot going on in her personal life and hasn't been able to work, and I'm not sharing anything because I know eventually she's talked about getting back into streaming, and I want that to be her thing to share. But
Right.
she's had to be at the hospital a lot recently. So I keep sending her fun things I think she would like enjoying, like having, and therefore making.
Right.
Because she's gotten really into crocheting. And I literally a couple months ago was like, deadass, if you made me a bucket hat, I would wear it every day. Like if you crocheted me a bucket hat every single day.
I do love my hats.
I freaking love bucket hats. Everyone at work says I look really good in them, and I think it's just because I have bangs now.
You know, I have one that is a little small for my head that you might like, and it's just a white bucket hat that says "Yikes."
I love that. I literally, okay, so I actually have a bucket hat. Oh, am I gonna have to take my headset off? Nope, 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 nope. We're zooming. It has things from Claire's in it. Let me. Ugh. Ah!
That's a
All of
long cord.
all of my clearance jewelry that I've bought when it was 5 for 10. Day. Okay, so this is the bucket hat, and then it has print underneath here that says "What a trip."
Mine, the bucket hat that I have has a more of a flat brim.
But I'm like, I don't like bucket hats. I'm obsessed with, but then people are like, no, they actually look good on you, and I'm like, that's wild.
I would feel like I look good in beanies, but it's too hot for those.
I felt bad. I freaking love beanies now that I have bangs. Oh my god, I just found a set of my dice, or a part of dice. Yes. Is that another dice? No, it's not. That's the 7 key for my keyboard.
You lost your 7 key?
Yes.
How?
Because Boots laid on it and it jammed in, and then one day when I went to pick up my keyboard and collapse it down so I could put it away, the 7 key flew off and then I could never find it. It was
Well,
under there with the missing dice from my dice set that I lost.
well,
Where did my hair tie go? Boots will find it. He always does. Let me get another one.
I've had to start buying the uh the extra strength hair ties because my hair it wants to poof. Because I got the long hair now.
Sorry, I have to like keep my hair up because my parents are like, oh, like it's less hot downstairs than it is upstairs. And I'm like, but the AC doesn't really hit down here, so it's actually not like during the winter. Yeah, it's way cooler down here than it is upstairs, but like
That's how it is in my room.
I'm dying right now because I'm in the basement and it's only half finished. So like,
No insulation.
I'm dying actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen me with my long hair yet, but I've been growing it out for the better part of 2 years.
I have not. I just
It's
remember with
quite
you like
it's gotten real long.
I just remember with you with like the short hair that was a little taller on the top.
Yeah, that was never my choice. It was
Of
always
course.
like
Look into it right away.
my mom and stepdad, like, it was basically a buzz cut.
Yeah, I just remember when it would get a little longer on top, but it was like mostly like pretty damn short. There's Boots, there he goes.
I have lost a calic,
Good,
but
good.
it's, I want to say that it's close to touching the top of my butt, like long.
God damn. See, I don't like my hair being much longer than my shoulders. Right now, I just need to see if Sarah will cut it for me again. Um, because I got it cut around Christmas down to a little shorter than shoulder length. It was actually kind of below my chin.
Me
But like
take it out of a hair tie and see how long it is.
this is like too long for me.
You've always worn your hair shorter though.
Not when I was younger. My mom didn't want me to cut it short, so I literally grew it out to the point where I could sit on it. And
Like,
then right before
I
my
want to
senior
say
year,
that
I
through
chopped
high
it all
school,
off.
I never saw it longer than like mid back for you.
No, see, it was down below my butt right before senior year, and then literally like the day after our senior pictures at the farm that we did them through the school, I literally chopped it all off to like a little shorter than chin length.
To be fair, I don't think we had a lot of interactions at
I mean,
school.
I definitely were just aware. Like I knew of
We were
you. I
definitely
saw
aware of
you.
each other and like we had mutual friends, but we weren't like consistently talking to each other.
I mean, I realized honestly near the end of high school that I didn't consistently talk to a lot of people. And
No.
then everyone that I did talk to was horrible for me. So then I was like,
That's
nice.
how I feel about Emma. Yeah.
See, that's so crazy. That's how Sarah feels about Emma too.
Yeah, I saw them kind of drifting in like junior year, and I
Make
was like,
sure
you know
you
what?
listen to
I
Grandpa Omen,
get it.
Hadi Sarah. Don't go running off
And then it
alone.
happened to me, and I was like, man, she sucks worse than I thought. She's kind of a hoe.
Yeah, no, I had heard a lot about what was happening with that whole situation from Sarah.
It got worse when we got to Blue Ridge.
I mean, even
Because I
after
know that
that.
I don't think Sarah went to Blue Ridge with us. I'm gonna take off my hat. Give me a second.
I don't think she did go to Blue Ridge at one point, but I don't think she immediately went there. Um,
So the whole situation with what happened at Blue Ridge is she consistently threw me under the bus in theater.
Hadi
Um,
Sarah. Listen. Running.
she was dating Kyle.
Hey, come back here, you! Wait!
Yep, that's Nilu's creation, alright. She's got so much energy. Anyway, how did you manage it, Nilu? Well, all I did was say my wishes for her out loud. Maybe the magic is in the words themselves. Just like this place is seeming more like a fairy tale by the second. I mean, we're somewhere called the Forest of Blessings, so it kind of makes sense. Well, anyway, Paimon thinks this magic suits you perfectly, Nilu. When I brought Hadisara to life just now, I was able to sense the magic flowing through the forest, and the flowers and trees, and inside the creatures that live here. But for some reason, there's a hollowed out space beneath the tavern where I couldn't sense anything at all.
We're back, my lady.
that was fast.
You were right. There was something under the tavern that I've never seen before. It looked transparent and gave off a clinking sound when I knocked on it.
Transparent and clinking. Oh, I've got it! Already? You've got to use fairy tale logic, Paimon.
Hello, everyone. I have changed shirts because I was toasty, but we are back.
That's right. An empty ink bottle, to be exact. Still remember the taste of the magic tonic you took a sip of, Paimon? Yeah, it was ink. Traveler, Paimon, will you come gather ingredients with me? Sure thing! A setting sun that never sets, a dragon that cannot fly, and a moon that only shines at night.
But I'm going to mute myself and watch my anime.
You don't have to mute yourself.
Well, it comes across on your end, so I don't want it to be, like, distracting.
It's fine. I am very easily distracted at this moment anyway. Oh! Oh my god, I'm Nilu now. Wow. It is quite literally just you and me and the mod bots in my stream right now. That feels absolutely swagalicious, awesome.
Oh, by the way, I got a new skin in Valorant that you would probably really like to mess with.
Bet.
It's the Mistbloom op. The flower skin.
Oh, bet. I mean, I don't like the op. So
No, but it's a cool skin. Like, you would probably like it.
To ashes!
That should be everything, right? What should we do now?
Let's go back to the Hut of Blessings. Give me just a second. I'm gonna go fetch an ink bottle from the other room.
Paimon doesn't get it. All the ingredients are super tasty, but somehow the final product turns into ink. Well, anyway, Paimon's not going anywhere near this stuff this time. Not even if you bribed her.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's see. According to the book, first you do this, then this, and then... It's done!
Wow, magic sure makes everything super convenient.
One with nature.
Oh my god, we fixed the magic
Yes,
blight.
this is it. This is exactly the magic tonic
The what?
we need.
We fixed it!
Grandpa
Almond got
could
his
you
color
take the
back!
concoction to the room underneath the tavern
Oh,
and place it next to the transparent
he's a
bottle we
hamster
found?
now.
I'll handle the rest.
Of course, as you command, so it shall be done.
I still get nervous at times like this. It's just like when you step on stage and you can tell that every single person's gaze is fixed right on you. Thanks, you two. I can't tell you how great it is to have you by my side. Let's go. Forest, Please heed my words and accept my blessings. May your spring of wondrous magic never run dry. And may all who call you their home lead happy, fulfilling lives.
I love watching Nilu dance.
Huh?
She's doing her little watery magic dancey dances, making the tavern come back to life. Yay!
Pretty neat little trick.
This was so wholesome. I kind of like I can't handle it. I'm getting like cute aggression right now.
Fairy Nilu is amazing.
It's so cute, I just want to punch something.
Exactly.
Wow. It's so pretty. What a beautiful tavern.
It matches the scenery of the forest perfectly. I was so surprised when it suddenly opened up like that. Just like a pop-up book.
I remember now. I remember everything. It was me. I was the one who went to the top of Constellation Metropole and witnessed the goddess's prophecy. The hero who shall save this world will descend upon the cliff of prophecy. The hero, supported by their companions, shall restore peace to this world.
So the prophecy really did have all the answers. You just forgot the first half.
That's why I was waiting near the cliff of prophecy. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. There's still some hope left for old Armand after all.
Is the Cliff of Prophecy that place with the huge mural? Because that is where we woke up, but we don't remember anything about how we got there. Also, we didn't get a change of clothes like Nilu. Are we definitely the heroes?
If not you, then who else? You've already helped the fairy revitalize our forest. To us, that makes you heroes, prophesized or not.
Alright. Either way, we're going to keep adventuring, even if it's just to figure out how we can get back to our world. Yep, we've beaten up plenty of dragons already, so what's one more?
As expected, the words of the goddess of prophecy always come true.
I'll come with you. It can't hurt to have a magical fairy tag along, right?
Heroes and fairies, dragons and new adventures. This is sounding more and more like a fairy tale by the second.
I would say your next stop should be Constellation Metropole. It's Simulanka's most prosperous city, just across the sea. Once you've arrived at the Astral Garden at the highest point in the city, maybe you can try seeking divine counsel from the goddess of prophecy herself.
Are you leaving, Fairy Nilu? I'm afraid so. There are still other people who need my help. I won't go far, though, and I'll come back to visit the minute I have time to spare. So be a good girl, Patisara, and help out Grandpa Almond whenever you can, alright? Got it! Patisara will wait here for you.
That's a good girl, Patisara. I'll head to the station first thing tomorrow morning and wake up that lazy station master for you. Why don't you take a break for the rest of the day? You should savor the beautiful scenery of the forest before you go.
Paimon definitely feels tired after being on the go for so long. There's a spot in the tavern with Paimon's name on it.
Oh, sounds like someone's ready to order.
Oh, well, if you're offering. Paimon will take a glass of Buell fruit tonic. But hold the tonic.
I did the thing. I finished the
The stuff in the
thing.
things.
Yeah.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade. Is the link I have to the land of...
Morning. Guess everything that happened yesterday wasn't just a dream then. Well, it's time for our next fairy tale adventure. We should head to the station Grandpa Almond told.
Hi.
Time to go.
Get up, said Jewel. Time to get to work, you lazy bones.
I can't remember how to call the train. Just let me sleep a little longer, then I'm sure I'll remember.
Felt that so hard.
Don't try to pull one over on me, young man. Your fading disorder has been cured. I saw you chugging cup after cup of magic tonic in the tavern last night.
You must be mistaken, Grandpa Almond. That guy definitely wasn't me.
Oh, you remember my name now, do you? Then it seems like you're all better. You had no idea who I was when you were fading. Now, enough of your nonsense. Get up. The fairy and her friends are going to be here any second.
All right, I'm up. The Maritime Express should be here soon.
That's more like it. Lie there any longer and you'll start gathering dust.
Is everything okay?
The hero, his pixie companion, and the forest fairy. Oh, I didn't know you were already here. Merciful macadamias. I'm sorry you had to see that.
Oh, it's all right. Paimon knows the feeling. Who doesn't want to sleep in first thing in the morning?
Does the Maritime Express run out of Constellation Metropole?
Yes, each train needs a conductor to operate, and the conductors are always from the capital. The more difficult maneuvers are a little too complicated when you're made of paper.
Oh, so you mean the people of Constellation Metropole aren't origami animals like you?
Well, the city welcomes visitors from all over the world, so you're bound to run into some forest dwellers there. But yes, generally speaking, the residents of Constellation Metropole look quite different from us. Ah, you'll see for yourself soon enough. Here comes the train.
They look like whack fucking Lego figures. What? I love
Pleasure to
it.
meet you, everyone.
I look over
My
and I
name
just
is
see
Will,
like
and I'll be the conductor for your journey
a
today.
nutcracker
I'm
driving a
assuming you're the
train.
ones who call the train.
Whoa, it's a
Yeah,
little
like
toy
what?
man!
What?
Yes, we call the train. The hero and the forest fairy need a ride to Constellation Metropole.
The hero and the forest fairy, the ones from the prophecy.
I love his voice actor so much.
Oh, why didn't you say so earlier? We could have prepared a far more luxurious train. I'll just go back and get a better one.
That's okay, Mr. Wheel. We're trying to get to the city as fast as possible. We just need you to get us across the sea. In your capable hands, I'm sure we'll get there in no time.
Of course, my lady. It would be an honor. Well then, all aboard, sit anywhere you like. We'll get a stunning view of Simulanka no matter where you're seated.
Why do I feel like I'm gonna have to turn that little screw in his back to make him keep going?
What's up?
He's got the little pin in his back. Why do I feel like I'm gonna have to keep turning that to keep him going?
Oh, I'm sure. Or someone's gonna steal it.
Breakfast.
Did one of you just say something?
That's usually what happens with
Wasn't
those
me
kind of
either.
characters, isn't it?
Breakfast.
Is that Chi-Chi?
Oh, come back. Sounds like the voice is coming from
fucking
inside the
Chi-Chi?
train.
Oh, it's Kirara. What?
Fish. Chicken drumsticks. Oh, gotcha.
What's Kirara doing here?
Is she a friend of yours?
Oh, let Paimon introduce you. This is Kirara. She's... Oh, wait. Actually, maybe we should wake her up first.
So noisy. Is it morning already?
Good meowing.
Morning. Huh? Huh? Traveler! Paimon! It's you? Which means... Oh, thank goodness. It was all a dream after all. Oh, gotta hand it to my imagination. It all felt super real. There were these toy people, but they were alive and they could talk.
Madam, sleeping overnight in the train car is prohibited.
It wasn't just a dream?
It's alright, Kirara. Apparently we're in a world called Simulanka. We got here yesterday, too.
Simulanka? So, that's what it's called. I spent all day yesterday wandering around this one city. The toy people called it Constellation Metropole. I was trying to find a way to get back home. I was seriously starting to think I'd gotten on the bad side of some great yokai and gotten swallowed whole. Ah, I take it you're Inazuman then, Miss Kirara?
She sure is. But, Kirara here is kinda special. Let Paimon introduce you for real this time. Kirara is a Nekomata from Inazuma. She works as a courier for Komanie Express.
Nice to meet you. I'm Nilu, a member of Zubair Theater. You can usually find us performing in Sumeru City's Grand Bazaar. Right now, though, I suppose I should introduce myself as the Fairy of the Forest of Blessings. Oh, you're Nilu! I've heard a lot about you from my deliveries in Sumeru. I even saw one of your performances back in the day. You're an amazing dancer. But, did you say you were a forest fairy?
Oh, yeah, that's her new identity here in Simulanka. Oh, speaking of new identities, looks like you got a new outfit yourself, Kirara!
Yeah, I know. It confused the heck out of me yesterday. I just woke up in a set of brand new clothes I'd never seen before.
That must mean you have a big part to play here, too!
Those boots kind of slay.
Is that a thing? I guess I am wearing a pair of boots, but still. Did you by any chance hear a voice speaking to you before you got here, Miss Kirara? A voice... Oh, yeah, I did hear something, but I was so freaked out my tails got all tangled, so I, didn't catch much of what was said.
Sorry for the interruption. But this, Nekomata friend of yours, she doesn't eat hamsters, does she?
Or frogs?
Oh, no need to worry, little guys. I would never do something like that. Well, unless I've been out in the wild too long without anything to eat. Oh, speaking of eating, I am getting a little hungry.
Where are your manners, everyone? This young lady is a trusted friend of our esteemed hero. Now, I know a fear of felines is etched into us with ink, but I'm certain Miss Nekomata in boots here means us no harm.
I like that I called her Nekomata in boots, and that's just what they're calling her now.
Sure looks
I
like you're
love
keeping your
that for
distance,
me.
though, Grandpa Almond.
You will have nothing to fear, I promise. I met some
So
origami
you're
animals in Constellation Metropole yesterday,
you chose
and
what to call
I
that lady,
even
and now
made
you're
sure
just
to retract my
gonna
claws
constantly
so I
call her
didn't hurt them by
Nekomata in
accident.
boots.
Well, we needed to figure out what she was gonna be there because the people that were like apparently important to the plot got outfit changes, and I was like, "So you're what, Nekomata in boots?" And that's not what they're calling her. So I'm like, "Whoops."
Well,
It would have been so much better if they had had Puss in Boots as an option.
I feel like that'd be copyright infringement, though.
They could add like 2 U's or like 1 S.
Or is that a
Plus,
Y at the
you all
end?
look
You
just
know.
about as tasty as the
No,
cardboard
I don't
boxes
think
I
they could do
deliver.
that.
Not that
It's
I'd
a
try to eat you
Japanese
even
company,
if
isn't
you
it? They
did
could probably
look
make it
tasty.
work.
Promise.
Please excuse
They do
us,
like an
Mum.
AY.
It's just an
Because
Right.
AY is a
reaction.
dessert. Pusei is a dessert.
I mean, pussy is just a cat.
Dear passengers, it's almost
Yes,
time
but
for us to depart.
Pussay is a dessert. Specifically a lemon pusei. That is like a lemon custard dessert with like a caramelized sugar on top.
Oh, yeah, that. Whoops.
Yep.
See, they could have gotten away with it. They could have found a way.
Alright, let's get on
Okay.
the train.
I'll ride with you to the next stop. There's a place near the Metropole that caught my eye yesterday, so I want to go explore it today.
Then all that remains for me to say is, on behalf of the Forest of Blessings, thank you once again for all you've done for us. May the Goddess of Fate be with you and bless your journey. Madam Fairy, Miss Nekomata in boots, and our brave heroes. Please do visit us in the Forest of Blessings again, once peace has returned to this land.
We will. We'll definitely meet again.
Take care, Grandpa Almond.
Okay. So I need to real quick run to the bathroom and either grab and or eat food, unsure. But I will be back in a few. Y'all, I am back. Apologies, I needed to go eat food. Food was a very immediate thing. But yes, we returneth.
Have a safe trip!
Wow, a train ride over the sea? What an incredible view!
Please keep your head and arms inside the train at all times. We don't want anyone falling into the sea.
There's a train coming the other way too! Hey!
Now that the fading disorder is cured, I'm sure the forest will be a lively place again in no time.
I gotta go explore that forest at some point. It looked so pretty from the train. I just hope they, won't be too scared of me.
We'll be arriving at our destination shortly. Please prepare to disembark. Here we are! Constellation Metropole is right over there. It's a short walk from here to the Gear Sky Ladder, which will take you right to Metropole Square. And thank you again for choosing Maritime Express.
Great! And thanks to you for a smooth and pleasant journey, Mr. Wheel.
The train cars were comfortable and spacious, and I had a great night's sleep. I'll definitely be back.
As you wish, ma'am.
Where should we go next? Is that place you wanted to check out nearby?
Mm-hmm. I took a walk around yesterday, and it felt like there was something weird about it. So, I think I'll indulge my curiosity and go investigate.
Want us to come with you?
It's okay. You guys go ahead and visit the Metropole for now. Hopefully, that's where you'll be able to find out some more about this world. I pretty much explored the whole place from the rooftops yesterday, but for some reason, this is the place that caught my attention. You know what I mean, right? Like, when you get a stone stuck in your claw or something, it keeps nagging at you to dig it out, but you can't focus on anything else until you do. Don't worry, if you run into any trouble, I'll be there faster than you can say gold-level courier of the Comania Express.
Okay, fair enough. We'll head to the Metropole then. Guess this is where we say bye for now.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry about me. Let's not forget, I'm a yokai.
Time to go. Time to go. One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
deceitful offering.
Help me! Somebody, please!
Over there! Somebody needs our help!
Help me! Help! Oh, Goddess of prophecy above, would you kind souls please help us?
What happened here? Why are you all suspended in midair?
I mean, being stuck in midair still beats falling to the ground and being smashed into a pile of blocks, but... I told him to be careful, but... No. Never mind. Now's not the time for that. My good friends, could I trouble you to turn the clockwork key over there? I'll explain everything in a bit.
What happened there?
I take it this is your first time witnessing the power of the Goddess of Prophecy, then? If so, I can see why you might think that. Basically, this is a gift bestowed upon Constellation Metropole by the Goddess of Prophecy, who rules over the natural course of all things. It helps those who have deviated from their proper path to get back on track.
Proper path? Do you mean everything that happens in the Metropole has been planned out since the very beginning?
Why are you saying that as if it's a bad thing?
You're not explaining it clearly. Here, allow me. Of course, all the residents of the Metropole have the freedom to live their own lives. For instance, whether I use olive oil or sesame oil in my morning skincare routine is entirely my choice. But whenever something disastrous is about to happen, like when I almost got turned into a pile of rubble just now, the goddess's magic will activate in the world around us.
So, in other words, it's kind of protection magic? To keep people alive?
You could say that. There are other situations in which it activates too, but that's basically correct.
Well, in any case, we're glad no one's hurt.
Are you heading to the Constellation Metropole?
Yep. Do you know where we can find the Gear Sky Ladder?
Oh, it's just that platform up ahead. The one with the key sticking out.
That thing? Are you sure?
Yep, that's the one. Pretty much everything in the Metropole runs on tracks and gears. The Goddess of Prophecy watches over it all. Which is to say, all the tracks are fixed. If a machine is set up to move forwards, it'll never move in reverse.
This reminds Paimon a lot of Fontaine's clockwork toys.
You mean, like those music boxes with dancing figures? I think I've seen one or two from the merchants in Sumeru.
Yeah, exactly like that. Anyway, sounds like it's not gonna suddenly fall out of the sky, so Paimon's okay now. Should we get going?
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Whoa, what a bustling city! This place is fit for a king!
Our next step is to get to the top of the Metropole and ask the Goddess of Prophecy for guidance. If there is a king in that castle,
I sure hope he won't get mad at us for trespassing.
Make way for the king!
Oh, darn, we jinxed it. Oh, no. Did he overhear us talking about us sneaking into his castle?
Silence! The one who shall soon stand before you is the ruler of Constellation Metropole, the one who descended after a meteor shower, and the protector of order and all the stars in the sky.
That's a long list of titles.
I bid ye welcome, guests from afar. Long have I heard of your grand deeds, O fairy, who restored the lifeblood of the forest. O hero, who, huh?
Hold your foul tongue! How dare you utter Her Majesty's name?
Nice one, partner. Spectacular improvisation skills. I'd expect no less from you. All right. You can relax now. Allow me to make some introductions. This is the Traveler, and his trusty companion, Paimon.
You are personal friends with Her Majesty the King? Please, forgive our grievous mistake. We had no idea.
All right. The welcome ceremony is over. Everyone back to your stations. I will personally treat our guests to some royal hospitality.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh, come on. I've already sent them off. So, anyway, how did you guys get here?
We were gonna ask you the same thing! Also, how are you already king of this nation? And where did you get a crown? Oh, wait, don't say it! You just woke up like this, right?
Sounds like you've answered your own question. But before I woke up, I heard a voice say to me, "You are the king of Constellation Metropole. Now go forth and save your city." A similar thing happened to me. Oh, yeah, sorry. You must be the fairy of the Forest of Blessings, right?
This is Nilu, a friend that we made during our time in Sumeru.
Nice to meet you, Miss Nilu. I'm Navia, the president of Spina di Rosula. If you ever get the chance to go to Fontaine, make sure you come and visit me. I'm based in Poisson.
Seems like you're taking this all in stride. Aren't you nervous about getting stuck here and never being able to get back home?
Why would I be worried about that? We've faced much bigger problems than this before, and we always pull through. This should be a piece of cake. Besides, life's always full of surprises. You gotta learn to just enjoy it. That sounds like a great outlook on life. You have a very optimistic spirit. Thanks, I'll take that. Honestly, though, it also puts me at ease to find out that you guys are the fairy and heroes that I've been hearing about in this prophecy. We're kind of veterans at dealing with prophecies by now, aren't we?
About that, has anything bad happened in the Metropole? We heard about an evil dragon. Did it make a mess here too?
It sure did. Apparently, for whatever reason, he went for the stars above the city recently. Literally just flew up and started snatching them out of the sky. Luckily, the guards responded quickly and stopped the dragon from taking them back to his lair. Unfortunately, though, he dropped them before he flew off. Now they're scattered all around the Metropole. I've been out trying to retrieve them, but I only managed to get one of them before you showed up. Oh, I didn't ask yet. What brings you to the Metropole anyway?
Oh, Paimon can explain.
I see. So, you want to consult the Oracle of the Goddess of Prophecy.
Do you know how we can do that, Miss Navia?
Well, the goddess's statue is indeed at the top of the castle. I can take you up there. However, I've heard from the citizens here that the goddess hasn't given out any new revelations in a very long time.
Really? But Grandpa Almond told us that he received his prophecy from the goddess.
Oh, that's probably because the prophecy about the hero of Simulanka has been around for a very long time. But recently, people realized that the goddess didn't reveal anything about what's supposed to happen after peace has been restored.
Huh. Okay.
Still, can't hurt to try your luck. And maybe you can help me get rid of the invaders while we're at it.
Invaders? So the dragon's not your only problem?
Right. The forest isn't the only place where strange things have been happening to the residents. Have you come across the gift from the goddess of prophecy yet?
You mean the protection magic that stops them from coming to harm? We saw it in action.
Yep, that's the one. Over the past little while, this magic has been triggering far more frequently. We don't know if it's simply because the metropole has grown a lot more dangerous, or if there's a deeper reason behind it. Some residents find themselves getting stuck in a place and unable to move. Others start repeating the same thing over and over again, like they're trapped in some kind of loop.
If we were to use clockwork toys as an analogy, could it be that the tracks have eroded, or the gears have slid out of place?
That's exactly right, Nilu. That's basically what's happening. Anyway, some of the monsters outside the city saw this as an opportunity to launch an invasion.
But we didn't see a single monster on our way here.
Bro, I killed like 2 groups of them. What?
That's because I already took care of most of them over the past couple of days. Of the remaining few, we trapped some of them inside the castle and chased the rest back out of the city.
Okay, so to summarize, not only has the magic here gotten all messed up, but the dragons also knocked some of the... Sounds like there's a lot more to fix here.
Well, defeating the dragon and the monster should be straightforward enough. But how do we fix the magic?
Supposedly, the goddess has had it all planned out for ages. One of her oldest prophecies says this: go and push the gear that connects up to the starry sky. When that time comes, I shall dance and return the tracks beneath my people's feet back to the stars in the sky.
Huh? But weren't the tracks the gift that she gave?
That's what the prophecy seems to be saying, yes. So, as a result, some people are against turning the gear, despite what the prophecy says, since they fear a future where they no longer enjoy the goddess's protection.
But letting this drag on isn't the answer either, is it?
No, and I think they know that. But they're just too afraid to take that final, terrifying step. They're still hoping there might be an alternative solution. Now, we could ignore their objections and go turn the gear ourselves. But, exactly. You know me well. And that's why you're my partner. I want to get as many people on my side as possible. At the end of the day, this is their city, and they should have the right to decide its future.
Ooh, spoken like a true wise king, Navia.
I am the boss of Spina di Rosula, after all. This may be my first time as a king, but there are a few similarities between the two roles. Traveler, Paimon, Miss Nilu, would you be willing to lend me your support? With your help, I'm confident we'll be able to find the most frictionless way to resolve the problems plaguing this city. Not gonna lie, Your Majesty is definitely growing on me.
Seriously, like we'd ever say no. We're your friends!
I'm happy to help too. This is a beautiful city, and just like the Forest of Blessings, I would love to see it return to normal as soon as possible.
Ah, great! As the King of Constellation Metropole, I extend to you my gratitude. All right, everyone, follow me. I'll show you the way to the goddess statue at the top of the Metropole. And stay close. You don't want to get lost in my castle. It's huge.
Nature. A fateful offering. Follow the wind.
Twin summer east. God, I heard you like magic. Gonna walk the river.
A fateful offering. Time to go.
Huh?
Wait. This looks like the star I found earlier. I told the guards to place it near the goddess statue. Maybe they ran into some trouble up there. Guess we'd better hurry.
Time to go. Brings a smile to my face.
Time to go. Time to go. Into the wind. A fateful offering. One with nature.
Eyes on me!
The wind knows.
Whoa! Why is the star on top of a mechanism? Uh-oh! More monsters incoming!
I'm going in! Adventure time!
One with nature. The wind knows me. Time to go. One with nature.
To ashes! The more the merrier. First round's on me!
Time to go. Time to go. Into the wind.
Feels like they really didn't want to give that to us.
I would like this chest.
Brings a smile to my face. Time to go. Into the wind. Wind strike.
Eyes on me!
Okay, bet. Yeah, I know I'm so brave. Cool, give me a star. Okay, cool.
Another one in the bag. That sure was rough.
I'm starting to lose count.
I mean, it's like, okay, cool. Give me the star. Please, God,
What
give me the star.
Your Majesty, this conservative radical, he attacked us. He threw the star from the Astral Garden and even stole the magic thread linking the Oracle Pillars. But just as we were about to arrest him, the goddess's magic activated, and now we can't move.
No! Nobody touched the celestial gear!
What's an oracle pillar?
You need to use it to pray to the goddess. I'll explain later. First, let's help these guys.
It didn't do any super glue.
Hey, he's getting away!
Halt!
It's okay. Let him go.
Your Majesty!
Even if we catch up to him now, we won't be able to change his mind, much less quell the fear that many others like him are feeling. All it would do is turn him further against us.
Understood, Your Majesty. Also, this is the magic thread he was holding from the Oracle Pillars. Your Majesty, what should we...
Ah, please give that to the traveler over there. I believe they have some questions for the goddess.
Yes, Your Majesty.
So, what do we do with this exactly?
See those oracle pillars over there? Just use the magic thread to connect them together in a specific pattern, and the goddess of prophecy will answer your prayers.
Oh, sounds easy enough. Let's give it a try.
Hello, Barry. How's it going?
I've returned.
Welcome back.
Made chicken pot pie and corn.
Hello. Is it yummy?
I'm waiting for it to cool off. And I have a snickerdoodle from work for dessert.
Wait, hold on. This is a funky star. Go here. There. There. Here. Yeah. I am doing all right, Barry. How are you doing? Is that not right? Oh my god.
You should have just done it like a star.
Bro, it's not letting them, it doesn't let them overlap.
Well, yeah, just like do the same point that you did there instead of dragging it all the way across. Like the Nutcracker is telling you to make it the shape of a star. Like a four-pointed star. Like a ninja star.
I feel like I've done that like 3 times.
No, you were skipping the inside one to go to the far.
Mm.
To which
Just a
cause
silly little
of
guy.
fate do you seek answers, my child of Simulanka? The hero from another world, supported by their companions, shall restore peace to this world. Go and push the gear that connects up to the starry sky. When that time comes, I shall dance and return the tracks beneath my people's feet back to the stars in the sky.
Okay, we're just gonna like real quick. Type through. Okay. Yeah, no more questions, guys.
Miss Navia was right. The goddess of prophecy didn't tell us anything about the future.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just have to play it by ear.
Then first, we have to restore the sky back to its original state by putting the stars back in their positions. Let me do a quick count. All right. Adding in the ones we picked up on the way here, I think that's all of them. Let's go hang these stars back up in the sky.
In the sky? How do we get up there?
Oh, I got us covered. We will, of course, be taking the Aerial Express.
Is that a flying train?
Hey, you already took a train that runs on water. Is a flying train really that much weirder?
Yes.
Well, at least the Maritime Express still runs on a track.
Oh, come on. Don't worry about it. This train has been blessed by the goddess of prophecy. Its whole purpose is to protect the Metropole skies. It took me a lot of effort to find it, you know. I don't think anyone's used it in, like, 100 years.
Oh, so reassuring.
100 years? Are you sure it's safe? Let's not forget that the goddess of prophecy's magic has been going haywire recently.
No one's using it in 100 years?
Well,
Oh, it's probably safe.
It's not like we have any other options. Unless you want to do the honors, Paimon. Fancy flying up there on your own?
No, thank you. It's way too high up. Oh, wait, Nilu. You've got a feel
No
for
way
her
that I'm
magic
convinced that
words
like
here.
Paimon's
Can you
still the
do
big
your
bad,
best
so
sense
I'm
this
like
train is the real deal?
wouldn't trust her to do it anyway.
I can try. Yes,
I feel like she
I
would be
can
like a
sense
fragment
traces
of the big bad.
magic, but it's different from the kind I felt
No,
in the
I'm
forest,
fully convinced
so
when you play through the very,
I don't
very
know.
beginning of Genshin, before you pick which twin you're gonna play, you see like the unknown goddess, and she looks exactly like if Paimon did not look like a baby toddler thing.
Like a kiwi.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Guess there's only one way to find out.
That's the spirit. I'll come with you. Miss Nilu, will you be joining us?
I think I'll stay behind. That way, if something does go wrong, you'll have someone on the ground to get you some help.
That makes sense. If the train does break down, you can make us a giant origami crane to come bail us out. Or if a crane's too difficult, a finch could work.
Wonderful. Let's go join and board a giant train to go through the sky. Surely there is nothing that could possibly go wrong here.
I feel like riding a
Absolutely
dragon is a
nothing.
safer bet.
Oh. We're not going to talk about that. Just not going to talk about it.
Well, really weird the game lagged out there.
Yeah,
Like,
I
it
just...
reset me at the top.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? So weird. In the game of Genshin Impact, this is the thing that freaks me out the most.
A flying toy train.
Choo-choo!
Yep.
Aerial
Just
it really is
sits.
What an amazing feeling! I've never been on a flying train before.
Neither have we.
Aw, dudes. Where the fuck is Paimon?
That should do it. On to the next location.
Hi, Navia. You're so pretty. Shit, I missed one. Got it.
You're so high up. Don't look down. Don't look down.
Nice.
Aw.
Don't trip.
Hang in there, Paimon. The hard part's nearly over. After that, it's downhill all the way.
Don't say downhill all the way. That is the last thing Paimon wants to hear.
My life, for real, for real. Downhill all the way.
We're finally done. Okay, let's get back down while this train is still working.
Just pop a squat. Oh, it said nope, no pop squat. No pop a squat.
You tried. Who's trying to relax on my train?
Great job! It looked like it all went smoothly. Yeah, and it was an absolute blast, too. You gotta ride with us next time, Miss Nilu. Huh? I'm okay. Thanks for...
Halt! What do you think you're doing?
Get out of my way!
What's going on?
Your Majesty, there!
Let us through!
Stay back!
It's okay. Let them through.
Your Majesty, could we please ask you not to turn the gear that connects up to the sky?
And why is that?
As you have seen, the goddess's gift is very important to us. It keeps us from harm and protects our very lives.
Some of us, we just aren't ready to lose that protection.
I see. I understand.
Huh? Your Majesty, do you mean...
I won't turn that gear. Not until you're ready.
What?
I've said before that the Metropole belongs to the people, and they should have the right to decide its future. But let me ask you this. How do you plan to solve the issues we are currently facing?
Well, we'll start by rescuing the people that have gotten stuck. And then we'll find a way to figure out the true cause of this crisis.
And have you made any headway on that? The true cause, I mean.
Unfortunately not.
Hey, you little...
I'm sorry, my friend, but it's the truth.
You have friends and family that have been affected, don't you? That have gotten stuck?
Duh.
I understand your concerns. But if we let this drag on for much longer, the situation may well get worse. More and more people will be frozen by the goddess's magic.
Yes, but if we turn that gear now, all the tracks in this city will disappear.
I know this is a hard decision to make. But have you ever thought about why the goddess might have made things this way in the first place?
Huh?
Why do you think she might decide to take back her gift and stop revealing further prophecies about the future?
Are you saying she has abandoned us?
No. Quite the opposite, in fact.
What do you mean?
The goddess dearly loves this world and all the people of Simulanka. And because she loves you so much, she wants you to be able to choose your own path. Every parent hopes their child will have a happy and carefree life. But if they're overprotective, then all they'll manage to do is keep their child trapped. If a mother bird lets her baby ride on her wings for too long, her child will never learn how to fly. Perhaps the goddess of prophecy has always known that one day she'll have to let go. Children can only become independent if they're allowed to form their own opinions, make their own decisions, and deal with the consequences on their own. Only then will they be able to continue their journey alone, even after their parents are gone.
But we've relied on the goddess's protection for so long. We don't know what it's like to go it alone. We don't know if we have what it takes.
Are you kidding me? I think you've proven yourselves more than capable of that.
What do you mean?
You made a call in a time of crisis, and you've come all this way to talk to me. Even the guards couldn't stop you. That must have taken a lot of courage.
But we only did it because we were scared.
Why you set out on the journey doesn't matter. What matters is that you've proven you can choose your own path.
My friend, I fear our king is right. It is time for us to face our fears.
But we...
We can't go on living like this. Living in fear.
I swear to God,
Look
I
at
know
what
that
it's
voice
driven you to do.
actor.
You threw away a star personally created by the goddess of prophecy herself. You once revered her more than any of us. And I think the king is right. She hasn't abandoned us.
Which one?
So, why don't we put our trust in her one more
I'm
time?
gonna look and see. Okay, apparently no one has any idea who the voice actors are for this event. And it's frustrating everyone because everyone's like, I feel like I know who this is, but I don't know. So yes, everyone is in the same boat as me where they're like, I'm frustrated because I can't figure out who this voice actor is.
I don't care anymore. Do what you want.
Aw, he laughed.
I'm sorry about my friend. That's just how he is. Always had a terrible temper. Please accept my apology for his impudent behavior.
See, people were saying they thought that it sounded like the voice actor who voices Child or Tartaglia, but it's not the same, I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Someone said it sounds like Sugawara from Haikyuu, and I was like, whoa. But now I'm like, I don't
This
fucking.
one says it sounds like Child. This one says it sounds like Clifford Chapin.
Yeah,
Chapin.
I'm literally over here like, I know this voice actor. But who the fuck are they? Someone straight up said like they think that the summer events might be like kind of voice testings for like future characters. But like people were straight up like, this voice actor sounds so good, like please put him in the game. Give him to us.
Is it just me, or has he accepted the goddess's prophecy?
I think so. Not that you'll ever hear him admit it out loud. Your Majesty, please turn the gear that connects up to the sky.
So, you've made up your mind? About giving up the goddess's gift?
Yes, I've made up my mind. But maybe losing the gift isn't what this is about anymore. Because we've gained something too. You have given us courage.
Like, he sounds like Child, but like maybe like a brother. Like not quite exactly the same. The way my boss tagged me in a meme from a group called Frog Happy on Facebook, and it says management, who burned the place down in the suggestion box, and it just says me, and there's a frog covering their mouth, but like blushing.
Excellent work. That was super impressive, kids. Seriously.
And she was like, she sent me just the eye mouth eye thing, and I responded with that, and she said, tell me you wouldn't put something like this in, and I was like, I cannot tell a lie.
I think whoever said that he sounds like Adam Gibbs, that guy probably sounds the closest.
I swear to, I feel like I've heard this voice actor in an anime.
Well, apparently he's... Adam Gibbs has done...
Now,
Koshi Sugawara from Haikyuu.
and join
Yes.
me as we make the night sky of this wonderful city turn
Uramichi
once more.
Omota from Life Lessons with Uramichi Onisan. Natsuo Todoroki from My Hero.
Not Todoroki. No. That can't be him.
Todoroki's brother, not Todoroki himself.
Oh, Natsuo. Okay. I was like, no, incorrect.
Hachiman Hikigaya from My Teen Romantic Comedy Snafu. Hirumi Nasi from Beyond the Boundary is also a very, very good anime. Ichijo Ryoma from Love Stage. Oh, Izumi from Parasite.
I watched Parasite. Hold on, give me like 2 seconds.
Oriki Hotoro from Yuka. These are all as the English VA, by the way.
Hold on. Oh my god, this is so loud.
Yeah, Adam Gibbs sounds like the closest VA.
Seriously, keep holding that scared. I'm just treating us. But to me, you're still the maniac bastard who ruined our family. So you know, it's not like I can't talk
No,
to people or anything.
I've straight up, I fucking decided. I think I am convinced that's him.
Adam Gibbs. Yep.
Yeah. I'm convinced.
And if it's not, they sound very, very similar.
god, wait, this is so pretty.
So the stars hanging in the sky, they're music notes.
I think it's wild that they don't give credit to the voice actors for minor characters online.
This entire metropole is a
I mean, the way that it was stated in that Reddit post I was looking at, that unless the VA claims it, it's ambiguous.
Yeah, that makes me sad.
How do you feel?
A little scared and uncertain.
I'm
But
sure
for
that
some
someone will
reason,
claim it
I
eventually.
feel a lot more at ease.
They probably just were asked
It's
to
as
wait.
if some kind of huge weight has been lifted from my shoulders.
I feel like they probably wouldn't claim it unless they were to become a future voice actor for the game. Because there's been some people that they've tested for events that have actually ended up playing characters. And then that's usually when they're like, I was also the voice actor for this character. I wonder if there's like kind of like an NDA for like testing for the game.
Figured out any next steps?
To be honest, not really. But
Probably.
maybe I can start by having a heart-to-heart with that stubborn
Like, just as
friend
far
of
as the
mine.
event characters go.
I have an idea.
Maybe.
If you don't know what to do, why don't you start by helping the people around you?
You mean the people who got stuck because of the goddess's magic?
I mean, anyone.
Kind of freaking
and
me out that they don't
everyone
have
who
mouths.
needs your help. By helping others, you'll eventually find your own path.
Maybe they have talk boxes.
Trust me, I have experience in this.
What kind of experience?
They don't
Your
even
Majesty?
have drawn on mouths. They're just not there.
Yes.
Close
we'll
enough.
need a formal organization with a catchy name before we go out and start helping people. Why don't we call it the Spina di Rosula?
Spina di Rosula.
Ooh, or even the Spina di Rosula di Simulanka. Yeah, that's catchy.
Wow, big expansion for the Spina. Moving into other worlds now.
Spina di Rosula. I like it. It's a great name. Let's do as Your Majesty suggests.
Well then, how about I appoint you as the head of the Spina in Simulanka? While I'm off fighting the dragon with the other heroes, it'll be your responsibility to work with the guards and take good care of the people in the metropole.
What? You're planning on fighting the dragon? But no, Your Majesty, you must reconsider.
He's right. Your Majesty, you can't.
How are you two on the same side all of a sudden?
Yeah, you know he's angry because he's got the eyebrows.
Perhaps Your Majesty is unaware of this.
He got eyebrows.
Suddenly broke out from the
So we know
Yeah,
he's
he does
angry.
always look like pissed
and
off.
tore the end of the world to pieces. After that, it spat out a strange fog that surrounded a whole island. No one knows what lies beyond the fog, and no one knows what has become of that poor island.
Before Your Majesty arrived,
He got
we
angry
dispatched many
brows.
soldiers to fight the dragon, but none came back alive.
Yikes. Sounds worse than we thought.
Isn't that all the more reason for us to go? There could still be guards trapped there, waiting for someone to rescue them.
King Navia is right. We cannot simply stand by and watch as the people of this world suffer.
Very well. Though I have not served by your side for very long, Your Majesty. 2 days is enough for me to have learned that once your mind is set, any attempts to change it are futile.
You're a pretty good judge of character.
He probably didn't mean that as a compliment.
Since you're serious about this, I won't try and stop you. There's only one way to reach the end of the world, and that's by taking the Maritime Express.
Oh, right! So there's a line going there too?
Yes, it was originally built to serve the workers commuting to the Titanium mines, but it has been abandoned since the dragon attack. I'll tell the conductor to wait for you at the platform by the side gate to the Metropole first thing tomorrow morning. You're embarking on an extremely dangerous adventure. Please be careful, Your Majesty and friends.
Oh, thank you for your concern. While I'm gone, I leave the Metropole in your capable hands.
Yes, Your Majesty!
Just call me boss from now on. That's what everyone in the Spina calls me, and it's what I'm used to.
So, the plan for
The little toy
tomorrow
guys, they're
is turn
growing
across
on
the
me.
ocean, make it to the end of the world, and defeat a dragon.
I hate it. I hate that they're growing on me. They freak me out a little bit, but they're growing on me.
And a half.
At least we'll get to see some amazing scenery along the way, right? Besides, we'll have each other. It'll be a shared experience that we'll never forget.
Plus, we're pretty well equipped for a classic heroes versus dragon story. We got Miss Nilu as our magic caster, and I guess I'm the melee warrior who leads the charge?
Paimon can definitely see that. Anyway, those are tomorrow's problems. Right now, all Paimon wants is to eat a proper meal because worst case scenario, if Paimon ends up getting eaten by a dragon, she wants to do it on a full stomach.
Well, the origami animals in the forest only drink magic tonic. What do the toy people here in Constellation Metropole eat?
Vegetable oil and sawdust, I think.
Now you can't do it anymore. It's all done. I guess I'm God. I don't see your picture. I don't see your picture.
Okay. We will promptly continue this. I am going to run and grab another drink. Okay, so the big question is, do I continue playing Genshin and play out and fight the dragon right now? Or do I go and play on your Uncle Meatball's Minecraft server?
What are you feeling?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, you've been playing Genshin for 3.5 hours.
Want to trade tactics?
Yup.
I'm always ready.
Probably wouldn't hurt to have a change.
Let me, because I still have like 24 days left.
Right.
Okay. So what I am going to do is I'm going to quit Genshin. We're going to go ahead and raid out to someone. And then I'll restart again on Minecraft. Because I think... Yes, Schmeatball is streaming right now. The Schmeatball. There do be the raid message. Okay, doke. We are raiding out to the meatball. I will be
The
back
meat